What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today's actually going to be a pretty big one as I do my updated CD collection. My CD shelf is right here. I don't want to move the camera too much because it's charging. My phone, because my phone has the camera, is kind of charging. It'll kind of mess up the shot. So I do have a lot of CDs to go through, my whole collection, as well as some box sets up on this top shelf here. As usually, you kind of sometimes see this in the background, but I've kind of switched it up. I moved some stuff around. So I'll kind of go through each CD if I have something to say. If not, this is going to be a long one. So hopefully y'all are strapped in and we can get through this quickly. I'll start off with this stack here with my Parsons CDs. We have Tales of Mystery and Imagination. We have I, Robot. We have Turn of a Friendly Card. And Eye in the Sky. All very different albums. And we go to Alt J with This Is All Yours and Relaxer. Pretty good start, in my opinion. Then we go through a lot of Andrew Bird CDs, who I've just become a big fan of in the past few months. We have Thrills, Armchair Apocrypha, Noble Beast, Break It Yourself, Are You Serious? And his excellent new record, Inside Problems. We have Animal Collective with Meriwether Post Pavilion, which I did do a review on last year. Arcade Fire with Neon Bible. Arctic Monkeys with Favorite Worst Nightmare. Humbug and AM. Now, I know this next artist here is going to get me canceled because I know he is canceled, but we have Ariel Pink with Mature Themes and Pom Pom. Atlas Sound Logos and Atlas Sound Parallax. Badly Drawn Boy, 1 + 1 is 1, and Born in the UK. We have the Band of Bees with Octopus. And some Battles records, I have Mirrored, which is great, and Gloss Drop. And then Beach Fossils with Clash the Truth. We go to Beach House with some of their records here. I have Devotion. I have Teen Dream. Kind of hard to tell, but it is Teen Dream. I have Bloom, Depression Cherry, Thank Your Lucky Stars, 7, and Once Twice Melody. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit harder to show. I'm not going to take every CD out because this one is heavy, but I do have, some stuff falls over, the Beatles stereo box set with all these albums. Very cool set. I got this one used for $100 on eBay. It is an official one. It's not bootleg, but yeah, it's pretty. As one of them falls out, that's Please Please Me. They're all in really good condition. Hopefully that one's okay. They're all in really good condition. I was really happy I wasn't ripped off or scammed. I did report some scam sets. Magical Mystery Mike, who's a great channel, has a good 2-part video showing the differences between an official and bootleg box set. But this is a beautiful set. Has all the Beatles albums as well as past masters. And I just have some assorted ones here. I have the 2021 remix of Let It Be. Have the Red Album and the Blue Album, as well as Anthology 1, Anthology 2, and Anthology 3. I have Belle and Sebastian, The Life Pursuit. This is a really cool CD DVD set here. Comes with some bonus content. Really love Belle and Sebastian, a really good art pop group. Then we get into some more CDs. Let me just get another stack here. We have the Beta Band with Heroes to Zeros. We have Beth Orton, Daybreaker. Black Country New Road, For the First Time. Big Red Machine, How Long Do You Think This Is Gonna Last? We have Strange Desire by Bleachers. And Take the Sadness Out of Saturday Night by Bleachers. Silent Alarm by Block Party. Blonde Redhead 23. Bon Iver, Blood Bank. Bon Iver, Self-Titled. And Bon Iver, I. Born Ruffians, Say It, and Born Ruffians, Birthmarks. Bright Eyes, I'm Wide Awake, It's Morning, a personal favorite of mine. Broken Bells, self-titled, as well as After the Disco. And we have Cage the Elephant with their self-titled. Thank You, Happy Birthday. Live at the Vic. Melophobia, and one of my favorite albums of theirs, Social Cues. And then we have Cake with Fashion Nugget and Priest Equals Aura by The Church. Kind of an awkward stack here. Okay, we have Mine Is Yours by Cold War Kids. Everybody else is doing it, so why can't we by Cranberries. Together Alone by Crowded House. Dave Matthews Band, Every Day. And Dave Matthews Band, Live. David Bowie with Aladdin Sane. David Bowie with Scary Monsters, and one of my personal favorite David Bowie albums, Heathen. The Decemberists, Picaresque. Then we have some Deer Hunter records with Microcastles, Weird Era Continued, Halcyon Digest, and Monomania. Delta Spirit, History from Below. Some Destroyer albums here with Destroyer's Rubies, my personal favorite. Trouble in Dreams, and another one of my personal favorites, Poison Season. A very underrated band, the Dirty Projectors with Bida Orca. My favorite Doors album, LA Woman. 2 Dr. Dog records, We All Belong, and B Room. Miss Dua Lipa with Future Nostalgia. Editors, In Dream. Eels, Earth to Dora, one of the most underrated records of 2020. Elbow, Leaders of the Free World. And The Seldom Seen Kid. Elvi, Return to the Moon. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Tarkus. Some Everything Everything records here with Man Alive, their debut. We have Get to Heaven, Reanimator, and their new album, Raw Data Feel. Whole Father John Misty collection right here with Fear Fun, I Love You Honey Bear, Pure Comedy, God's Favorite Customer, and Chloe and the Next 20th Century. 5 Seconds of Summer, 5 Sauce 5. This one is one of the lyric book ones. It's actually pretty cool. Really liked this album. Saw some actual growth from them. Probably their best, most cohesive album they've ever made. So really love that one. Another stack. The Flaming Lips, Soft Bulletin. Yoshimi Bells, The Pink Robots. At War with the Mystics. Christmas on Mars, which is kind of like the double soundtrack thing. Embryonic, which is my personal favorite. King's Mouth, which I'm not as crazy about. And my album of the year for 2020, American Head. Fleet Foxes, self-titled. Fleetwood Mac with Tusk. Florence and the Machine, Dance Fever. It's a pretty good stack there. I'm not complaining. Foals with Antidotes. Foals with Total Life Forever. And Holy Fire. Foster the People, Torches, and Supermodel. Foxing, Nearer My God, and Draw Down the Moon. Frank Ocean, Nostalgia Ultra. This isn't an official. This is one from Etsy, but as it goes falling. Just gonna leave that there. Channel Orange, one of my favorite albums of all time, right there. Future Islands, Singles, and The Far Field. Genesis, A Trick of the Tail. George Harrison, All Things Must Pass box. There. A couple more here. George Harrison, Living in the Material World. Gorillaz with Demon Days. And we have Plastic Beach and Song Machine. Glass Animals, Zaba. How to Be a Human Being in Dreamland. Grizzly Bear, The Yellow House, and Shields. Guided by Voices, Half Smiles of the Decomposed. And we have Mr. Harry Styles with his self-titled Fine Line and Harry's House. Yeah, don't judge me. My whole Hippocampus collection with the Halocline EP. We have Landmark, Bambi, Good Dog, Bad Dream, and LP3. Interpol with Antics and El Pintor. Jack White, Boarding House Reach. Jail with Traps. Japanese Breakfast with Jubilee. Jay Farrar and Ben Gibbard, One Fast Move or I'm Gone. Jethro Tull, Living in the Past. Jethro Tull, Thick as a Brick. And A Passion Play. Joseph Arthur, Come to Where I'm From. Jim Croce, The Greatest Hits. Kanye West, Late Registration. Graduation. And Donda, sorry. King Crimson, Red. Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon, The End of the Day. Kings of Leon, Only by the Night, and When You See Yourself. Congos with Lunatic, Led Zeppelin 1, Untitled, Houses of the Holy, and Presence. We have this one, which is actually really good. It's Luke Hemmings' solo album. Really solid record. Was not expecting this from him. It came out last year. It's kind of like ethereal, really dream pop stuff. Really good. Recommend that. And I also recommend this one. It's Lupin with his self-titled album. This is the lead singer from Hippocampus, and this record is great. As well as this one, another one I'd recommend, Magdalena Bay, the Mercurial World. Really good pop stuff here. Magnetic Fields Distortion, The Main, American Candy, You Are Okay, and XOXO. M83, Dead Cities, Red Seas, and Lost Ghosts. Really good. We have Before the Dawn Heals Us. One I'm not as crazy about, Saturday's Equal Youth. One I really do love here, Hurry Up, We're Dreaming. Then we have MGMT with Oracular Spectacular, Congratulations, the self-titled record, and Little Dark Age. Miami Horror, All Possible Futures, Michael Jackson, Thriller, Minus the Bear with Interpretaciones del Oso. It's one of the it's the reworked album, which is actually really good. Planet of Ice, Omni, Infinity Overhead, and their final album, unfortunately, Voids. We have Modest Mouse with Good News for people who love bad news. And We Were Dead Before the Ship Even Sank. Mogwai, Mr. Beast. My Morning Jacket, Z. The National, my favorite band, Sad Songs for Dirty Lovers, Alligator, Boxer, High Violet, Trouble Will Find Me, Sleep Well Beast, I Am Easy to Find, Neil Young with Everybody Knows This Is Nowhere, and Harvest, The Neighborhood, Wiped Out, New Pornographers, Mass Romantic, and Challengers. We have Night Moves with Colored Emotions, the 1975 self-titled, I Like It When You Sleep, and A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships. We have The Flying Boombox by No More Kings. This is really cool. It's actually signed by the lead singer Pete Mitchell, I believe. I forget where I got this exactly. I think it was on Tower Records or some site like that, but this album's really hard to find, really expensive. But this was like $12 when I got it, so maybe I lucked down. I don't know. We have Of Montreal, Hissing Fauna, Are You the Destroyer, the Oh Brother Where Art Thou soundtrack, highly recommend this one. Okkerville River, The Silver Gymnasium, and The Pains of Being Pure at Heart, their self-titled record. Parquet Courts, Sympathy for Life, and Passion Pit, Manners. Okay. We have Paul McCartney's McCartney, trying to go a little faster. Red Rose Speedway, Tug of War, Flowers in the Dirt, Egypt Station, McCartney 3. Pearl Jam, Vitology. Pete Yorn, Nightcrawler. Good one. Pierre Bjorn and John, The Living Thing, and Gimme Some. Pierre Gabriel, So, classic album right there. Phoebe Bridgers, Punisher, great album right there. Pink Floyd, Saucerful of Secrets. The Dark Side of the Moon. Sorry, I almost fell. Wish You Were Here. Animals. And The Wall. Pond, Tasmania. Portugal the Man, Evil Friends. Postal Service, Give Up. Queen 2. I have a Radiohead box set, actually. It's pretty cool. It's all their albums from Pablo Honey all the way to Hail to the Thief. There. I also have some other assorted albums of theirs. Hail to the Thief, again, for some reason. In Rainbows, my personal favorite. A Moon-Shaped Pool. REM, Out of Time. Automatic for the People. And Monster. And I also have this double album of REM, all their greatest hits. Rex Orange County, Who Cares? Rogue Wave, Out of the Shadow. Shabazz Palaces with Quasars versus the Jealous Machines. Really good rap record right here. Shearwater, The Golden Archipelago, and Animal Joy. Almost there. Almost at the end here. I have The Shins with Heartworms. Silk Sonic and Evening with Silk Sonic, my favorite album of last year. Silver Sun Pickups, Carnivus. Swoon, Neck of the Woods, and Widow's Weeds. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Oh, hell yeah! SpongeBob's Greatest Hits. Spoon, Gimme Fiction, and They Want My Soul. Rapid speed with this one. Strokes, Is This It? First Impressions of Earth. Room on Fire. I don't know why those were out of order. The New Abnormal. Super Furry Animals, Rings Around the World. And Phantom Power. Talking Heads, more songs about buildings and food. Fear of Music. And Remain in Light. Tame Impala, Inner Speaker, Lonerism, Currents, which is my personal favorite, as well as the Slow Rush. Whew, okay, Tapes and Tapes, Walk It Off. They Might Be Giants with The Else. Tom Waits, Foreign Affairs. And Rain Dogs. Toro We Moi with Boo Boo. Traffic, The Low Spark of High Heeled Boys. 21 Pilots with Trench. And Scaled and Icy. TV on the Radio, Dear Science. Unknown Mortal Orchestra with Multi Love and Sex and Food. Vampire Weekend, self-titled. And Modern Vampires of the City. Charlie Brown Christmas soundtrack by Vince Guaraldi, really great. Vinyl Theater, Electrogram, The Void's Virtue, Volcano Choir, Unmapped, Wallows, Nothing Happens, and Tell Me That It's Over. The Weeknd, Dawn FM, Ween, Pure Guava, and Quebec. Whiskey Town with Faithless Street and Stranger's Almanac. Wilderness' self-titled album and Vessel States. All right, last stack here. Last stack of CDs. Whew, let's go through this real quick. Wild Nothing, Life of Pause. William Shatner, The Transformed Man. Wolf Parade, Apologies to the Queen Mary. XTC, English Settlement. Yasser, Odd Blood. Yes, Fragile. Yo La Tengo, and then Nothing Turned Itself Inside Out. Yo La Tengo, I Am Not Afraid of You, and I Will Beat Your Ass. And Young the Giant, self-titled. Thank you guys so much. This was a long video to do. Let me know what you think of my CD collection, which CDs you want to take from my collection. Comment below. Thanks.